Yo guys, welcome back to another Clash Royale video, and in today's video what we're going to be doing is, instead of doing an arena challenge, which is what we started off doing, which is where I can only use stuff from the arenas down below, I'll just go down to it just so you can see and not click on Goblin Gang. So last week we used training camp only cards, and then this week we were going to use Goblin Stadium and training camp only, but this week, as of yesterday, I'm sure most of you already know, and if you don't know, definitely go check it out, that there is a new Clash Royale update which is out, which has basically changed the game, in my opinion anyway. So first things first, if you are above Arena 5, definitely go into the shop and scroll past the buy bundles, and then before you hit daily deals, you should be able to get 5 free chests and a ton of money with it. Like I went from 18k to 40k off of yesterday's chests. There's a free legendary king's chest, and then there's a bunch of other chests and gold and even trade cards that you can get with them. So I definitely recommend going to check that out. And then along with that, quests have been removed, which is why you have that legendary king's chest, because now you'll be getting tons of rewards in this thing called Clan Wars 2, which I will get to in a minute. But yeah, now Pass Royale takes up most of this. As I'm sure you're aware, underneath the dot there used to be the quest challenge, above the dot there used to be the quest challenge, but now it's gone, and the friends list has now moved here. So if you just click on that, it'll show you all your online friends and your inbox and your profile. Also, if you want to go into your News Royale, there is now a new section, which I think is actually really cool. It is a video section, so you can just go see all about the news, you know, like top 4 decks for Clan Wars 2, Clash Royale Mythbusters, top 5 decks in Clash Royale, you know, so there's loads of YouTube content being uploaded to that from popular Clash Royale YouTubers, which I won't be in most likely, but you know what I mean, you know how it is. We also have the esports tab and the news tab as always. So then we're now getting into the fun part, which is Clan Wars 2. So I'm sure as you remember, Clan Wars 1 was all about what would you say? Just you do your collection day battles, you get as many cards as you can for your clan, and then you go straight into a game against 5 other teams, and whoever gets the most fame, which is this thing up at the top right here, wins the game. And you can only get like 20 fame if you had 20 people in the clan war, you know, stuff like that. This time it's totally different, because off each deck you can get a ton of different fame. So if I go into here, and like how it says 178 fame for this deck, and then 172 fame, 170 and 164. It is all very level dependent. So yeah, definitely I'm just trying to figure out how to phrase it. It's very level dependent on how much fame you earn your clan. Like for me, I'll get to that bit. For me, if I just go into my clan here, you can go into war, and then it shows you like the highest guy in my clan's got 1,500 fame, whereas I've got 700. So it is very level dependent, because that guy is a max player who's got all of them, so he obviously gains more fame than I do. Then this is also this section here. This is how you get into the chat now, and you've got the, as you can see, you got the clan wars in the background. But that's a bit weird, but you get used to it. But then also with your battles, you've got a normal battle, which is really fun. It's just like a 1v1, but with this deck that is really strange, because when you actually make your decks, you can't use any of the cards in, like say I'm looking at this golem deck now, you can't use any of these cards in this deck, or this deck. So it's kind of like you can only use 32 unique cards. So that's essentially 32 cards that you need to max out. But also, there's now a boatyard repairs are only available when your clan boat is damaged. So when people start destroying you, you can rebuild it. And then there's this duel, which is best of 3, So there's basically a thing comes up at the top corner where that trophy is, up here. And basically what will happen is when you're in the battle, and basically what will happen is you'll have 3 battles, and the person, either you'll go against another person. You need to have 3 decks available, and when you're battling that other person, you'll battle them 3 times with 3 different decks, and the more wins you get, the more fame you get, basically. So then we get into the fame. So you earn fame for your clan by basically doing those 2 battles and getting up to this crown chest at the end of the river. And from what I can gather, you go up this river by gathering fame. Of course, my clan is second at the moment on 27,665, and there is actually, if I go back onto it, as you can see, there's 5 weeks. So as you can see, we're over halfway through, and once you get to the end, you claim your rewards. We're most likely going to come second, but we could come first if we really push on. And then you go into the week 2 river race, which, from what I can gather, I will not be going against these 5 teams again. I will be going against, or my clan will be going against another 5 teams in the week 2 river race, or another 4 teams that all came second in their river race. And then for week 3, if we come first, we'll go against in week 2 we'll go against people who came first in their week 2 river race. So it's all just very dependent on how well you do. And from what I can gather, as you go through the weeks, the rewards get bigger and better until you hit the week 5 final race, and depending on how well you've done, you'll go into the Coliseum and battle the best of the best. And we actually don't know what's happening in the Coliseum yet, but yeah, it's definitely a very good thing, and I can't wait to see it. But it will take 5 weeks, so I will be back with you. Well, I won't be back with you in 5 weeks. There'll be an upload every day for the next 5 weeks. But in 5 weeks, I will get out another video on the Coliseum, and tomorrow I might even do a video on these battle decks. So, yeah, I will see you in the next one. And I really hope you get into playing this game, because it is really fun now with this. Like, it's a totally new feature, basically. There's nothing. It's pretty much a new game now, except of like the party mode and stuff. This aspect has basically made the game totally new. There's like nothing in the war area that's old about it. So yeah, definitely go check out Clash Royale, download it, subscribe to me. Don't forget to like either. Don't forget to comment what decks you want me to use in future videos, not that I've used one today. And I will see you in the next one.